believe we are active. Okay, so I wanted to. It's been like forever and ever and ever and ever
Take care.
since we've
This is all we've got for available routes.
done any kind of like anything in Vane, just running a fun, casual, whatever kind of stream. So I thought it might be fun to either run some DLC or some towers or some different areas, or run some invasions or stuff like that. And so I thought it would be fun to just kind of just play and just enjoy the game for what it is. So let's head over to, oh, let's see here. This invasion's pretty fun. Hey Marcus, how are you? How's it going? So, I did get tipped to a new Twitter post that was uploaded yesterday, I believe, or 2 days ago, that Code Vein 2 is definitely being worked on, or at least some kind of successor to Vein 2, to Vein or Vein 2, what have you. So kind of cool that that's actually being like revealed as actually worked on. So that's pretty cool stuff. So let's see here for this invasion. Let's see if we can generate a build here for something. We haven't used Survivor in like a hot minute here, so let's go for some things here. Hey Million, how's you be doing nowadays? Hey, I do be doing well. That is for real. So it does feel good to be doing well, that's for sure. Typically I'm kind of running low on things, so it's very, very nice to be doing just okay, you know, doing fine. And I was a little bit better today when I heard that Vane was potentially getting a sequel, like legit getting a sequel, so that's pretty cool to hear about. I was pretty excited to hear about that for sure. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we're let's see if we're going to run around in this area with the executioner. Sure. We haven't used Phantom Assault in a little while. Sure. Sure, we'll go with more fire just because. We'll keep Modest Offering going. Yeah, morale boost. We'll need all the stamina here, so that's good. And sure, let's go for some ice because we have fairly okay ice at the moment. Okay, and the invasion is, I believe it's over here. I think. Is that right? It's in the big area, I think. So we'll just play a little bit of Vane here, and we'll see how it all goes. Just to play, just to relax, just to enjoy it. Oh, he's gonna go kill Eva. Okay. So this should be fun, just to literally play at a really, really casual, relaxed pace. We can kind of chat with everybody. We can kind of see, you know, what's going on in the Vane community these days, and if you know, if those tweets are actually meaning anything, and what's going on there. So that's kind of cool. Whoa, that hit me? I guess it hit me. Alright, we'll just go ahead and burn these guys down, figuratively and literally. And invasions are pretty ruthless overall. They're typically not something simple that you just kind of run into and win. Oops. But they can be something that is very, very fun overall. Oh, whoops. Okay, let's go ahead and head back here. And we should end these guys pretty quick. But Milian, how are you doing? Are you doing well as well? I hope so. Ouch. Would you be as excited about a Vayne sequel as I would be? Because that sounds absolutely fantastic to me. Okay. And we should be able to poke this guy quite a bit here. Nice. Okay, well that was one invasion down. Let's see if we can collect a few more invasions. Hey Frosty, how are you? We're just kind of going over the news that we got this week for potentially having a Vayne sequel. You know you'd love a Vayne sequel? Yeah, I would too. I absolutely would. We need a willpower of C for this. Sure, there we go. Alright, that should be pretty good here. Let's just beat up on Nicola a little bit. I would love a Vayne sequel. Absolutely. I don't think I'm alone in that, and that's the great part about, you know, everything that Vayne has to offer. You're tired and overworked? Oh, that's not good. You need some time to relax. Oh, end of the school year? Oh man. Those are always rough days. Very, very rough days. Okay, Nicola. He's a little bit simpler than the challenge run that we were running earlier. Because we have Eva and everything else. And we're just able to, we're able to ruin him here pretty easily. And he's able to ruin us as well, so it's kind of a fair fight. Oh. Okay. And all of these explosions are no fun, no good. Ouch. Oh man. He's a mean boy no matter what. Yeah, and end of the school year kind of stuff is always, you know, quite a pain. Oops, we missed. Just because of the fact that, you know, you're constantly trying to pressure finish everything at the very end, you know. Ouch. He pulled me out of the air there. Okay, this is going swimmingly at the moment. Okay, we should be able to get another. Oh, we're dead. Thanks, Eva. Alright, I don't think we're gonna have too much problem here. There we go. Now we can finish him off with drains. There we go. Okay, so a pretty inept fight there with Nicola, but not a problem. Have you missed a recent Vayne mod? What outfit's that? This is the evening dress for the mods in Vayne. And let's head over to the worst boss in the game, the the Frosty Princess. You're stressed out, haven't been getting much sleep, kinda in the same boat as Frosty. Summer classes got you wacky. Ugh. A2 would be cool, but I'm as into it as I am.
No matter what.
I think it would depend on I think it would depend on what they release it as. Depends on if people would actually get back into it or not. I think that would be a real determining factor.
Let's get going.
But yeah, summer classes are always horrible. They're so compressed. They're so, like, right on top of each other all the time. And there's not a lot of room to relax ever at all in any kind of way. It's painful. Let's see here. I guess we'll go for an intensified. I guess we can kind of keep our same build. We'll just go for some poison. Let's switch it up here a little bit. Maybe not so much X-Dams, but we'll go for maybe Venom Buff. Since we're able to get focused quite a bit, we'll try this for now, just to see. This is not a recent vein mod by any means. This is like pretty old, actually.
Hold on.
But it is quite a nice outfit, all things considered. And I typically only just bring it out on happy special events. And since we haven't done a DLC kind of anything in like a really long time, I thought it would be fun to just kind of run through and terrorize the DLC bosses a little bit. And maybe we could shoot the Lord of Thunder a little bit and have some fun with the snowballs in his face. That's always a good time. And maybe see like how many different kinds of snowball builds we can come up with him, just to see. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this going here. Well, he doesn't take poison, but that's okay. It's all good. This is the real thing. Yep. Elden Ring. Oh, sorry. What stream today? You got killed those. I just felt like it would be a lot of fun to have a vein stream today. And we haven't done just a fun vein stream in like forever, you know. So I thought it would be fun. Oops. Yes, I do. Because I am dead. Ouch. Wait, why is she half naked? It's a mod. And if you run in the wind just right, you can, well, anyways, you can use your imagination. How about that? How about you just use your imagination? And the weird thing is because we have the, always host mod on, it doesn't let us have a map of the DLC, and it also doesn't let us call in co-op. So it's an artifact of using that mod on top of having the DLC. So if you were ever wondering why you can't call friends into the DLC, that's exactly it. And so you always need to check your mods and see which ones are active and which ones are compatible with which different parts of the game and stuff. Otherwise, you might just be wondering a whole lot of things a whole lot of the time. Alright, so for this fella, we'll just continue with what we have here. I think what we'll do, we'll switch this for Sharpened Fangs, and we'll get rid of poison or charge drains. And maybe we'll just go for this, and maybe we'll go for swift destruction. So we are quick mobility. That'll be nice.
Thanks.
There we go. All right, let's try this again. Berserker boy. Now, hopefully, we can maybe get a parry or two. Nope. Okay. That would have been nice. The backstabs on him are absolutely important for this fight, just because of the fact that, you know, he's very intense. I can't see, dude. There we go. Eva, go heal. You should have plenty, ample time to heal. Whoa. Oh, okay. Lucky parry there. Yeah, we're almost there. Okay. Okay, I missed that parry. Oh, and he got me on the backswing. Oh man, this guy. I tell you what. Sometimes he just wants to make it miserable. Especially when Eva is so squishy and we can't really take more than one hit anyways. Because being on max difficulty is definitely, you know, much different than playing, well, especially playing DLC at max difficulty with 1 star above your actual difficulty that you can actually play as.
Are you geared up?
And so it's a lot of fun to play at something that's like way higher than your actual possible level, because everything's one difficulty higher than what you actually play the game at. Oh, we got the double slash there. Okay. We are getting hit by fireballs and all kinds of things. Okay. That is a bad, very bad attack there. Nice job, Eva. Okay, let's get him taken care of this time. Ouch. That stupid fire thing staggered us again. There you go, Eva. Okay, fire thing, stop hitting me. There we go. We'll go for another backstab. We'll just try and get as much backstab as we can here. Without getting bursted down by the fire thing. Good grief. 700 damage for that fireball. That's crazy. Okay. And yes, he actually takes quite a bit of damage to take down. It's just an artifact of him being, you know, DLC levels. Oh, Eva, you stole my kill. There we go. And we get an MJ310 for our troubles, which is not anything that we absolutely need, obviously. But the DLCs, right? They were touted as the worst DLCs, like, of anything ever that ever happened in video game history, and I tend to not agree with that. But I mean, I think that the DLCs definitely played a role in like burying this game, unfortunately. But I think that the DLCs were actually very good for what they offered if you are playing the game as a builder. If you're not playing as a builder, then the DLCs didn't offer much. Ouch. Okay, here we go. Hopefully we don't get the monkeys out here real quick. There we go. Does my lady ever watch my videos? Does she get jealous of how I talk about Eva? No. No, she does not. It's just a game. Okay, monkeys need to go. Okay, and funnily enough, we actually named our robot vacuum after Eva. So how funny is that? Another monkey. Okay, let's go for poison here. And hopefully we can get rid of Monkey Boy here. And then we can get rid of this boy. Okay, stop spinning around. Oh, I can't believe I dodged that. Oh boy. Dodges it again? Unbelievable. I've never dodged that, like, in forever. I got super lucky there. Excellent. Rest in peace? No. He should rest in torment. Absolutely rest in torment. But yeah, I like the DLCs for what they are. It's like one of the most unpopular opinions.
There might be something through
But
here.
I enjoyed them for what they offered to the building game, because the building game is why I like it, why I play it, and it's a lot of fun in that regard. Okay, let's see here.
Let's get going.
What should we do? Well, we got Mia, so let's go for Artemis. And let's go for a Dark Veil. And let's see.
I understand wanting to be cautious, but
Is this enough? No, 104. Yeah, these are all way too heavy. So, what about the Bloody Snow? I guess we could do that. Actually, we should try the gunner kill on this, just to see how it goes. Because I've never done it with Jack. Where is Harmonia?
Let's get to work.
This could be really interesting here, just to see how it goes. Okay, let's see. This and Jack and Overdrive and
What's up?
this. Let's try and set it up here and see if the Bloody Snow does as well as I'd like to think it will. Okay, Mind and Willpower, and let's see, probably Vow of Icor or Rush of Blood is probably better. You feel that because Vane's DLC is much harder than the base game, a lot of people who are playing Vane at that point were not ready for the challenge it provides. Yeah, that's definitely true, because it was one level higher than anything that you play as a person, and so that's really unfortunate for most everyone. Let's see. I want to put this here. I'm gonna put this here. Put this here. Put this here. And then I think I want to go double gift extension. And let's try and get White Mia's double gift extension here.
Now we're ready.
Let's see if she'll do it. No?
I hope something turns up.
No, she's not gonna do it. We have to get up to the wall here, and we'll probably have to have lightning charge equipped. Yeah, I could see that, Frosty, for sure, that, you know, everybody's level 150 and they went to the DLC,
Thanks.
you know, and okay, there we go. Let's see if she'll do it. Nope, we're too far away. Might not be able to get it here just because of how close we need to be up here. She's not gonna do it.
I'm on my way.
Okay, well, we probably won't be able to get double gift extension off of her. Unfortunately.
Now we're ready. There.
Oh. And? Yeah, we got it. Oh, and I, of course, and I screwed it up. Okay. So we can get it, so that's nice.
There.
Oh, oh, I'm stuck. Okay, sorry, Mia. Also, didn't help that they were very buggy on lunch. Oh man, that was absolutely awful. Oh, I need a dex. I need a dex of B. Okay, so dex and willpower,
I
and
understand wanting to be cautious.
I guess strength and dex here. Okay.
Thanks.
Nope. Okay, Mia, sorry. We'll get it. We will get it. Not that we actually need it, but it might be fun just to have it.
Go ahead on your own.
Oh, come on, Mia. What did I get stuck on? It's annoying when she doesn't act according to how we need to.
Now we're ready.
There we go. You should have. There we go. And no, too far away. That is so annoying that you have to be within a threshold of her being active to give it to us, and she's not gonna do it.
Right there.
Okay, come on, Mia. Come on, come on. I don't know if it's even worth it, so let's just go. And let's see if the bloody snow here works as well as it does on the
Let's get to work.
on the what is he?
That's a good
What is that
idea.
guy? The Lord of Thunder.
All else fails.
Come on. There we go. Okay. And then this will be the Ichor recovery, and we will ruin her, hopefully. So we'll have to see here just how it goes, if at all possible. Okay, we're probably going to run out of Ichor here. There we go. Come on. And
Neglecting your equipment
I guess we're running out of a couple of things here, but that's okay, I guess. All things considered, I think it'll be okay. Yes, yes, yes.
Stay focused.
Now, she does run quite fast. And that is a real problem. Okay. And Jack's dead. That's great. Yeah, this is not working. And we're dead. Okay. And it's doing almost no damage. Interesting. So this literally like shreds through the
Good.
Lord of Thunder. Are we on... Yeah, we're on 0. So, yeah, that is not a viable strategy for him at all, or for this thing at all. Definitely not a good way to engage this thing. Maybe if we start out from the very beginning here, with Jack and everything else, maybe we'll do a little better. Let's try and see what we can do here. If we can get her to start out differently. That's kind of shocking that it's that bad of damage, even though it ruins the Lord of Thunder outright. So kind of interesting there. Okay, and now we'll go over here. Okay. Good. Yeah, that's a real problem. Unfortunately, we're not hitting this thing in the face, so that's a real big part of the problem that we're running into, is we're not actually hitting it in the face. Okay, let's go for a pure blood, I guess. If we were able to hit this thing in the face, we would do incredible amounts of damage. Okay, and we're dead. Thanks, Jack. So yeah, interesting. Not viable at all, which is kind of shocking because for the Lord of Thunder, it just ruins him outright. Okay, the more you know, right? Oh, whoops. So let's go and see what we can do here, since we're running Harmonia anyways. Let's see. What are we at? 92. Okay. She probably has ice resist. Yeah, she does, but the Bloody Snow has no ice damage. So that's why it's kind of shocking that even though it's only crush damage, she still resists it completely. And so also because of all over her body with the different parts, and she doesn't face us with her face very often, so that's kind of annoying overall. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, it looks like probably we're gonna need stamina. And what else? What are we at here? Sure, we'll go for mind and willpower. Actually, let's go for willpower and vitality so we can do this, and we'll go for Mia. Actually, we need our gifts on here, so if we go for this guy, and let's see, Dancing Blaze, and sure, we'll go for Firestorm too. Why not? Just because we'll go for all the stagger things. It'll be fun that way, right? Actually, probably concentration if we can keep it going. It'll be incredible. And then we'll go for supernatural blood, just in case we run out of stamina or run out of I-cord. It'll be beneficial for us. Okay, now this should be fun. With what we have running here, and I guess we'll go for this for now. Now Mia did not give us gift extension, which is kind of bad. So we'll have to be on the lookout for just how long she's going to last here, which is not great. We only got 60 seconds, so we've got to go. And now she gives us gift extension. Thanks, Mia. Come on, there we go. What, that hit me? Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, this is definitely more effective. Okay. Well, that was a lot of fun. Empress's Essence. See, now I was hoping that every time you would come and fight the bosses, every single time that they would drop one of those special benefits, because I would go and farm the Lord of Thunder for all of his Emperor, or his Red Shoes consumables. These guys, Emperor's Essences. These are consumable red shoes that you can use on any single blood code or anything you want, which would be incredible.
Now
Come on, give me gift extension. There we go.
I'm grateful.
Okay, and let's go again, because that was too much fun. You learned something? You remember that Lord of Thunder has a crush weakness, so that might be partial. Yeah, it is true. That is one of the big reasons why he does get shredded so fast. But it should be a little bit better than, I mean, it should be a little bit better than what it originally was there. That was pretty awful, how it just kind of was nothing. So, I don't know.
Stay on guard.
Okay. Hey, Blue Hood, how are you? It's just been like forever since we've had like a vein stream, so I wanted to do a little bit of veining. Ouch. Thanks, Mia. This is so satisfying. Oh man. And see, she won't give me another Empress's Essence. It's only like, it's not a very often drop for whatever reason. And she only gave me like 125,000 what is that? Haze. And so the DLC bosses are very, very interesting to say the least. But it's great to bully them when you can, just because of the fact that you know, you can, and why not,
No
right?
matter what, I'll lead the way.
So
Just
let's
tell
head
me where
over
we're going.
to
It's unexplored territory.
Lightning
from here
Boy.
on.
Crazy. Yeah, it is a lot of fun that you can use these gifts in these ways, and you just completely ruin and wreck
Is that
so very fast the Frozen Empress, because she's an absolute awful boss overall, and I hate fighting her, but I mean, you can make
I'll
it
handle the support.
pretty simple and easy, which is great. So now for here, let's go for the gun build with Jack,
I understand wanting to
and
be
we'll see
cautious,
how it goes here. Instead of what we were doing, hopefully this time we get some reprieve from it. Okay, there we go. And we're gonna need this, and what did we have? I guess gift extension, because we're gonna need all the time in the world to actually
There's a
get
horror
there.
in this part of the depths.
Yes, there is a horror. It's not really a horror. It's more like a kind of a mean joke, if anything else. If it wasn't that, then it was definitely a mean way to show us that we're not ready for these kinds of enemies as revenants. it's like showing us that we need something else in order to make us better. There we go. Chocolate garlic flakes, yum. You'd say Frozen Empress could be much better if she had a completely different moveset. I think she could be better if she was completely different altogether. But other than that, yeah, I'm not exactly sure what exactly was going through a lot of their minds when they were dealing with the Frozen Empress. But, oh well. It's what we got, and it's kind of a mess. But I didn't necessarily not enjoy her. I just didn't enjoy her the way that that she actually turned out to be. But other than that, she's an okay boss, except for just everything about her. Okay, there's an MJ212. That's such an odd drop to get here. First time seeing the boss guy, you're like, what, Marduk? Yeah, that's exactly right. Now that I've played through God Eater 3, I kind of saw a few of the, bosses in there, and it was interesting nonetheless to see them. I just can't get this guy. Anyways, let's just move on. Fine, Jack. Dogs. And we have no stamina to speak of. Ouch. Okay, Jack might die here. Hey, Sebastian. Jack, please don't die. Jack. Jack? Oh boy. Jack. He's dead. Oh, okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, we don't have Jack. So... I guess we'll go for dodges. Okay, this should be very interesting here, to say the least. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, and we're dead. Okay.
Looks like this is it.
That is unfortunate. So this is a Radiant Barrel opportunity. We just need to blow him away as soon as we possibly can. And not have Jack die and not have ourselves get blown away either. Okay. And this is where the DLC really gives you a lot of tools, a lot of tools to work with and play with and understand and work through. It's really, really good stuff overall. As an completely revamped knowledge set of how you actually go about engaging with these fights and stuff. Okay, we're not going to run this. Where is the Libertador? We're definitely gonna go for, max damage if we can here on this blood code. Not necessarily max damage overall, but definitely good enough damage for what we're trying to hit here. Should be anyways. Okay, no gift accelerators. Oh. Okay, and we missed completely. How nice. What? Oh, the little dude hit me. Oh man. That little guy. Ugh. You had an intense battle with the successor of the breath with a bayonet build that you're not used to. Hey, anything that keeps you on your toes, that keeps you guessing. Oh well. That's unfortunate. Is definitely part of the good part of Vayne, with a good formula to keep you. Oh, Jack's already dead. Okay. Well, that was quick. And this guy's so much more difficult just because of the fact that he's an entirely level above what we normally are capable of hitting. And so it's important to not take this guy lightly by any means. Okay, there we go. We made it. Okay, and let's see here. So yeah, if they were to actually come out with a Vein 2 here in the next, like, let's say 2 years, it would be interesting for sure to see what that would look like, just because of the fact that, just because of the fact of how, you know, that entire, like, generation of consoles and everything would look like. It would be really, really interesting. Okay, so we definitely missed out Bane. And maybe we can get another Radiant Drain. There we go. There we go. Good. Okay, so Jack did his job there. That's very, very good. Hey, Trusted Soul. How are you doing? Okay. Let's see here. Let's go back to our Bloody Snow. And we should be okay here.
We don't have time to stand around.
We don't? Okay, Jack. That's fine. And let's go. We're not on +10 or anything, right? Nope. Okay. And I don't even know what we need to get anymore. Evade 10 enemy attacks in a row. That's not likely. We have to do still a whole bunch more things. But that's okay. We'll get all of them someday, sometime. You're more used to one-handed melee. I managed to do no gifts with one-handed throughout the entire phase 2, so that could explain the difference. Is this character not wearing panties? I will not answer that question. I will leave that to your imagination of whether she is or isn't. And it's not for me to say, it's for you to wonder and think about. Or maybe not think about. However you would like to think about it. Okay, there we go with Jack. And let's see just how this goes. And this is the funny part, is that if it works incredibly, incredibly amazingly well. And if it doesn't, we get trounced. So here we go. Oh good, he's gonna do that. Okay, so this is over. Yay! Okay, and we didn't get an Empress's, or those darn exhibitionists. Unfortunately, we didn't get a Empress Essence on this one, because it would be awesome if this was how you could farm this guy, is just run in, get the kill, run out, and then, you know, rinse and repeat over and over and over. Big kitty. Yeah. Because if you could actually farm this guy for literally unlimited red shoes for use with any build, any blood code, it would absolutely revamp your entire engagement scheme with other blood codes and everything. It would be incredible. But because it's not like always a guaranteed drop, it kind of makes for an uncomfortable situation where you're like, well, I guess I'm getting these items, but not all the time, and not whenever you consider it to be normal. Okay, now we're in a different scenario here. Ouch. Okay. Okay, and see now, we're in a really, really bad position, because of how all of this is playing out here. Okay. Okay, good. Unfortunate that he got away from us there, but we were able to win the day. So it's 4 minutes 49 seconds of no-hitting with a build that you're not familiar to nearly 8 minutes of no-hitting with weapons that you're most comfortable with, but without the use of gifts. Oh geez. That sounds intense. I don't particularly do very well with the intense the intense formula of things. I prefer the more laid back approach where I can sit there and like do nothing. That's just me personally. But the intense formula, you know, for playing the what is that? The impossible run. It makes for, you know, really, really good stuff. But man, playing for playing for the intensity gives me anxiety a lot of times. So it's just like, okay, well, maybe not always for me. Okay, well, you picked the wrong move to do, buddy. I just love it. I just love this build. And unfortunately, no Emperor's Essences, unfortunately. And so it's really, really sad that you can't just run in and kill the dude and get the Emperor's Essences and run out. But if we are running the Queenslayer build here, with trying to go for our weapon strikes, then we can do some pretty good in close damage overall, which is really, really great. So this is what you want to go for if you are trying to do like a weapon strike kind of thing. This is what you would set up here, going for weapon. Your first character was full on two-handed, and now you run a fast dodge. Whoops, a fast dodge one-hander build. That's very, very good. You can do some really, really cool things with how the spy runs. Impossible run, as in the true level 1 stuff, or full no-hit run. Just what I'm doing, the level 1 garbage that we're working on currently. But if you do an actual no-hit run, I don't know how. I mean, the amount of skill that's gonna take to do that is absolutely insane. I'd love to see it, but you know, I don't know if I'll see it in my lifetime, unfortunately. Okay, here we go. And as you can see there, we don't have enough to weapons one-hitting, and there we got an Emperor's Essence, which is nice. And so, if you can, you know, get lucky, you might be able to actually farm. You might be able to actually farm these out of him, which would be really, really nice, because then you could just sit here for, you know, hours and hours and get, you know, hundreds of those. But it would be incredibly difficult to get hundreds and hundreds of these. I think the best build you have so far is the power crescendo build. What is that? It sounds ominous. Power crescendo. Is that like dance, blade dance, or something like that? Okay, good. And let's try again. And if we get if we do indeed get a Emperor's Essence from this, then it would be interesting to see that oh, ouch. Okay. There we go. And do we get one? No. See, you don't always get one. You don't always get one from killing him, which is really, really unfortunate. Hey, Silas, morning. Oh, thank you for the €2. Much appreciated. And Silas, I saw you re-upped your subscription. You're joining the human survivors, so thank you very much for that. And shout out to all the what are the members of the channel? Yeah. You guys are amazing, absolutely amazing. And good morning. And how are you doing? See, and we've got one more, so you could try this, you know, how many ever hundreds of times to try and get this, and it's like, oh my goodness, there's just no good way to go about getting those from these guys, unfortunately. You're locked to not being able to use any attack plus buffs, and slowly you'll activate the buffs one by one after a certain time intervals. Oh geez. Running around at the speed of sound with his Y. Had you laughing for a few good minutes. Even now you find it incredibly dumb from a visual standpoint. Yeah, well, you know, that's how it goes. You know,
This is all we've got for a rounds.
Don't
be overeager.
There's no real rhyme or reason to what you're watching in anime, right? So seeing things like this happen overall, it's just, you know, an artifact of what it is. And I mean, like the Wrathful Balmung here, like this is a ridiculous sword as well. And it's absolutely crazy. Actually, let's head over to the cathedral, and let's see if we can do like a partner co-op build or something. Let's see if we can actually find someone to join up with. Unless even if you guys are out there playing, it would be fun to join up with you guys as well. Let's see. Let's build. Scout's pretty fun as a dex build. Warrior is great.
You notice something?
Sure. Let's go for warrior. Yes. Let's go for augmented regen and improved regen, since we'll be going for friends. Let's go for warrior. Let's go for the hedgehog forts, because why not? And let's see here. What should we go for? Maybe we'll just do the black greatsword and call it great. We'll go for maybe instead of health we will go for this, and we'll go for just a bunch of charge attacks. And let's try and get a couple of heal things here. Yeah, this looks good. What is our dark value? Level 57, that's pretty good. this and this. And let's see here. Sure. All that looks good. Okay. Let's go ahead and rest up, and I think the next game on my hit list should be Peggle. I don't know what that is, but maybe. Let's see. Let's search for Distress Signal. Let's see if anybody's out there. You're planning to get Code Vein in PC. You played in console? Oh, okay. An accountable NPC in Vein 2. That would be incredible. That would be hilarious if they replaced like Self-Important Revenant or something with Owen. That would be amazing. You typically use this build against Skull King and activate one buff at a time every time he buffs. Oh geez. But you never get you want to join, but you're not very good. Hey, if you open up a distress signal, I will help you wreck whatever you want. And MMWW, I've not seen you here before, but nice to see you. Nice to see new people coming along. And Vein 2, I mean, I just can't think about like anything else happening. That would be incredible. But yeah, there's 2 Twitter posts out there. One of the guys in the Discord showed it to me today, and it was just incredible to see that like there's actually maybe something happening for it, and that would be incredible to actually see it happen if they're actually doing anything on it. You tried Code Vein multiplayer once, since your net isn't really reliable at the spot near your console. No, I don't have a password. It's not set. I'm in the North America though, so if you change your region. See, and this is where Code Vein also did really awful, is that their multiplayer like experience wasn't that great, and it just was absolutely sad because the DLCs broke Vein in half once the DLCs were released because of Zero Recast. It absolutely just ruins the entire integrity and fabric of the entire game overall. You're a new subscriber? Oh, well, welcome. I'm glad the videos helped you out a lot, and I don't know which ones because there's like, you know, hundreds of them. But the road to 100 is about half of the videos, and then everything else is the other half of the channel. And there's a lot of like other things that were out there, and so if you ever have any questions, like I'm more than happy and willing to you know, answer them. It looks like there's nothing out there. So we can send a distress signal, and we can watch people run in here and get shredded, because they will absolutely get ruined. So let's bring this up, and we'll just keep ranged impact here. I guess we'll go for cleansing light. Imagine PvP in Code Vein. You know, a lot of people were talking about that a lot of times, that that needs to be a thing, and it would be absolutely ridiculous overall, just because of the fact of how builds actually operate. Hey, we got someone. Well, hello there.
Good to see you.
Crow, huh?
I don't think you've got what it takes.
Oops, I didn't mean to say that. But it would be absolutely crazy to see PvP, because you would have all these one-shot build setups, and everybody would just literally run around doing one-shots, and they would absolutely just ruin and wreck every single thing possible, and it would be just absolutely awful. So I'm not sure about VP, because it would be just absolutely ridiculous. Those stupid monkeys, man. We are out of stamina. That is not great. Okay. Ouch. Okay. Well, this invasion is going swimmingly here. Whoa. Okay. Oh. Hey, Jack to save the day. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and heal up here. Thanks, Jack.
All else fails.
Oh. Oh. Okay, we got him. Hey, we did it. We did the invasion. Woo! Good job. Good job, Crow.
Care of.
Okay. Now, what we will need to do is we will get rid of this and go for this Regenerative Drain. So that way we can, actually get health back and heal up our friend here. There we go.
Make a good mental map.
We'll give them a lot of health here along the way. That should help out considerably. You're guessing that the level 1 co-op would potentially be fun? Oh yes. Level 1 co-op is exceptionally fun. Whoops, we missed. Okay. And I think here what we're going to need is the Devour version. And let's go for... yes, this, and we'll go for this. Okay. Come on. There we go. We're getting health now. So it's very, very good. Oh, Crow died. Okay. That's that. Okay. Well, that was fun. And let's see, where are other invasions that are awful and nasty? Let's see, we haven't been to the memories, so we can actually go and do the memories. That would be fun. Level 1 co-op is actually really fun. It is something of a wonder to behold, because if you have all the gifts, you can actually do some really amazing things. And the funny thing about it is that you are level 1. I mean, at level 1 you can one-shot a lot of bosses already, just solo with Jack and others. And so it's pretty incredible what you can do when you add a second person in there. All things considered, at level 1 you can still be just really powerful. So it's pretty amazing.
I hope we can discover
Okay.
something.
We will discover something, Jack. Don't you worry. Yeah, let's go ahead and bring this back out. You saw a PvP mod on the Nexus the other day? Don't know how well it works. Well, yeah, that's true. There is that PvP mod out there, but the problem with it is that you have to have somebody else that has the PvP mod. And so you can only kind of do it like when you know you're with somebody, when you're with someone that is also playing it as well. Otherwise, it just kind of falls flat in a sense. It's not really that great, unfortunately. Hey, someone responded. Okay, well, he died. That's completely new to your ears, the level 1 one-shot thing. Oh yeah. well, if you want, I can show you a bunch of level 1 one-shot stuff. Rika has rushed over.
Hey,
There's something there. I'm impressed.
hello. Good to see you.
Okay, gift extension. That should be interesting. After we get through the memories, we can go do some level 1 shenanigans. That will be quite enjoyable. We got the double hit. How nice. The accidental double hit is always a great thing. He's got focus recovery. Oops. Okay, this should be quite enjoyable if he's going to be focused all the time. Okay, this might be a little unfair, but that's okay. So it's kind of like Bloodborne PvP then. I don't know, I've never played Bloodborne, but potentially, yes. I don't know anything about Bloodborne except that it's a PS4 or 3 or something exclusive. And so I was never allowed to play it. There we go. Let's get a hit. Okay. We'll take some health here. Okay, we'll give him some health. That should do nicely. And let's get some more health. And more health. Okay. Alright, I think we're doing quite well here. We are like full up on damage and everything. That's great. Okay, and we're almost back to full health here. But yeah, you don't typically see one-shot builds on level 1 just because they're insanely incredible to actually come up with because of what they actually take to come up with, all things considered. Okay, I don't know exactly what happened there, but that was a little weird. Okay, we're just owning this. How do standalone outfits work in multiplayer? I think most of the time they are nullified, like they just are removed, and so you might see the host person who has the mods, you might see them naked or something. It does get a little weird, all things considered. But if you're playing and you both have the mod, then you see it the same on both ends. But typically it's only whoever has the mod has the visual. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, thanks, Jack. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, they're all going after Rika. And Spinny Boy is running off the edge. Okay, killed him outright. Oops. Man, I just can't launch. Can't launch these guys. Okay. Good grief. Bloodborne PvP is more or less dead. There's a bit on launch, but it never got that popular. Oh, really? There it comes. Okay, she's here. Okay, this should be enjoyable here to ruin her. Oops. Okay, I should have got the parry, but I didn't for some reason. Okay, good. Well, all things considered, not too horrible. Now that you think about it, you'd probably like when you uninstall the mod, wearing the outfit, and then uninstalling the mod causes the body to be visible. Yeah, that's right. That's exactly kind of how it operates between the two. It's really strange. But you know, it's it's kind of funny, all things considered, that that is the case in how it actually operates. Oh, here we go. I can't see her. Okay. There we go. Good. Okay, now here we have to be a little careful so we actually hit this guy. Oops. Oh, okay. Off the edge he goes. You become a VR player model. That would be funny if that was actually the case. That would be really funny.
That's a good idea.
But you know, I mean, that's the goofiness about running in vain here, is that you never know really what to expect overall, just because of the fact of, you know, there's so many goofy kinds of things that can go on, and you just never know if you're seeing them correctly. Alright, that was a pretty fun engagement there. Now I do need a little bit of Ichor here to get Cleansing Light up and running again, but Rika is holding his or her own, all things considered here. Well, that was really bizarre. The interactions are confusing my brain consistently here. Very strange. Very funny. Okay. Alright. Almost got poisoned, unfortunately. Let's give him some help. Okay. Oh, I missed. Okay, I missed again. I missed again. Okay, well, let's just sit back here then and do a little bit of this. And I don't know if I hit her at all once at all. Okay. Where is the other dog? Good. Okay, now the Queen's Knight Reborn is going to, or the Queen's Knight, not the Reborn, is going to be definitely interesting here, to say the least, with what we're running. We probably will die within the first phase, I would think, because we only have a little bit of health, and we don't really have everything operating at full here, but that's okay. We should be okay. All things considered, we should be okay. Famous last words, here we go. Sweep them away. That's right, Jack. Here we go. Okay, I missed everybody there. Missed him again. Okay, missed him again. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. Okay, well that was a pretty horrible engagement there, all things considered. That was not meant to be that awful.
This is a little tight.
Jeez, these guys take a bunch of hits, all things considered here. Okay, very good. We'll give our friend a little bit more health, hopefully top them off here as much as we can.
That's a good idea.
Okay, and as we get into this fight, it is going to be exceptionally important that we keep our wits about us. Alright. And Queen's Knight, here we come. These are always fun fights, and I don't usually get to play the Queen's Knight very often, but okay. Wow, he's going after him big time. Okay. Okay, and and down he goes again. And Jack with Grave Knocker is doing awesome stuff. Okay, and let's go ahead and get a charge booster here, so we can do a little bit of this. Ouch. And as you can see, oh, he has, ouch, okay. He has a very, very heavy aversion to us doing anything stagger related. And that's really unfortunate. Oh, come on. Just hit him. Oh, geez, just hit him. Just hit him. Anybody, just hit him. How many New Game Plus in this save? 63? So that was an unfortunate, sad ending there. All things considered.
That's a good idea.
Oh well.
Find it open. Jump in. You're ready.
Sometimes, you know, that's just how he goes.
Let me.
I can't believe that that was that way. Okay, we'll speed things up here a little bit. Ouch. Okay, here we go. Ouch. Okay. Well, okay, I guess I deserved that one. I feel like your Queenslayer halberd only tickles him as opposed to doing something.
You're up
Yeah, sometimes. But the Queenslayer Halberd is good if you're doing uh, uh, pierce damage. So that would be what you would want to go for if you want to ruin
Do your
him
thing.
in the best
All
way.
those fails.
That would be ideal. If you could do pierce damage or crush damage, either one would be good enough. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. The double spin, I understand. Ouch, Jack. Alright. We're just kind of not doing very well here. Ouch. Okay, the double spin. Since I'm slow, I can't actually dodge that, so I probably should just be blocking it. And when you get to these kinds of positions, you know, you just think to yourself, man, I wish there was a way to get around this, and so thankfully there is. I guess we'll stick with this guy. And we don't have Jack, so that's fine. And let's just go ahead and end this boy, because it'd be fun to end him in a very, very painful way for him. And it can be a lot of fun to play this guy over and over and over, and somehow you know, you just never get tired of his shenanigans here. It's very, very fun, things considered. Okay, and now we can go for this. Okay. Not even a one shot. Yeah. Oh, Jack got the winning kill. Jack. Oh. It deals 400-ish damage per hit. Oh man, the weapon alone can eat away the Queen's Knight HP. 3 minutes if it were nuke. 0. Oh geez, that's ridiculous. All right, Million, have a great night and have a good night's sleep. I wish you well. Okay, thanks for sticking around, man. Okay, so you guys wanted to see some level 1 one-shots. Let me see if I can remember a few of them. Oops, oops. I don't want to start the tutorial. I want to go back to the beginning. Okay, and we can, let's see, level 1. Yeah, this is our level 1 character. And this is still 0 star. Even though it says 1 star, that just means that we beat the game. It doesn't mean that we've actually gone into New Game Plus, where we actually are, you know, killing anything on a higher difficulty than 0 star. Kind of found out about that after doing no gifts against him. Yeah, sometimes you don't find out things until like after they've been done, you know? And sometimes that's like okay, and other times it's like not okay. So we'll start with Oliver here. And let's see if I can remember this. So I think it was, yeah, I think it was this. And let's see. We'll go for Swift Destruction here. Let's see, is it... I think it's this guy. What are we at? We're at a B+. This will give us A. We want the pipe. Let's see. And we want Eva. There we go. How much is the difference in stats between level 1 and a high level? Never paid attention to the stat increases. Okay, so here, if you look at
Thanks for the help.
what we have 696 dark, and this can get to be over about 4,000 on a level 300 character.
I'll keep
So
an eye on our surroundings.
it's an incredibly huge amount difference between characters having level 1 or level 300. It's really incredible. Okay, so here we go. And we do need one of these, or go and get some attacks on other dudes, but this will be fine for here. Okay. You only use the prayer shawl for the most part. Oh boy. Yeah, the prayer shawl is good, but it's definitely. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess pure blood it is. And there's a one shot, and you can just end Oliver immediately. That's a bit of a difference, isn't it? It sure is. So there's a one shot, and you can do this. You can do this one shot on all of the beginning bosses, and you're able to get through all 4 of the beginning bosses with this setup at level 1. But you almost have to like go all the way through the game, because you need to save Eva in order to get access to this, and you can go for survival instinct as well, and you can try and go for quick mobility to have even much better damage as well for some of the higher levels. Also, if I switch it up here, where is the Juggernaut Sledgehammer? There we go. And I think it's fortified is the one I want. This and this, and let's see. I think it's strength and dex is what I want. Let's see. I want to go for this. Oh, that's right. I want to get a mind here. And then if we go for Jack, and this, and this, and this, and this, Flashing Fang, and this. Okay. And if we head back to Oliver, the prayer shawl is heavy, but the prayer shawl is interesting because it is a very unique blood veil, and it has one very good use case, and that is going for fire resist in your first playthrough in the with in the City of the Fallen Flame, and it can do very well to be one of the only blood veils that you can actually get, that you can only get, what is that, 100% fire resist for it. It's really good. Okay, and this will be a one shot without anything, and it'll just be a heavy attack. So that's just a regular heavy attack. It's not a charge attack or anything, and that's a great way to end a lot of enemies. Very good. As well as let's see, let's go to the Cliffs of Rust. And And with this, you go for the Queenslayer hammer.
We don't have time
And
to stay around.
I think the gifts is better for what we're doing here, if I remember right. So let's
That looks like a tough
get into it here.
That's a good idea.
So level 1 is pretty amazing
Hope you're ready.
that you can do what you can do at level 1. Typically, you don't think that that's actually the case, that you can actually do anything, but the reality is that, yeah, you do have a lot of potential. Bonk. Yeah, we definitely can bonk pretty much anyone we want here. Now here you do want to go for a charge attack, and so here we will go for a charge booster, and we will need a mobility enhancer. Okay.
Stay focused.
And there you go. One charge attack, and he's gone. So it's like more than 30,000 damage right there, for one hit. And we didn't even have blood weapon equipped. So what we should have done for multiple thousands more damage, we should have gone for blood weapon, and that would have increased our damage by 30%. Incredible, huge amount there that we missed out on, and we didn't even have that active. And so if you do this versus if you're level 1 and you need to farm tungstens for +10 weapons, you can use this exact setup here to go for the Queen's Knight Reborn, and you can do very, very, very well with this setup here as it stands overall. Just because of being able to pair up everything that you
That's a good idea.
need in order to make it amazing. Okay, so here we go, and this will be a little bit of a different rotation just because of needing to use lightning weapon later in the rotation. Okay,
All else
and we'll heal. And then we'll go for Jack. Deliverance tank. Insane bonking power. Yeah, and that's the cool thing is that, this is all level 1. And so, you can see the great potential here. Now this is not a one-shot. Especially not like that. Okay. Jack, save me. Never mind. The best support build. Hey, I could. How are you doing? How are you doing? It's been a minute since I've seen you around. How are you doing? Okay, so that was a fail, but we'll get it back here. Don't worry. So you have to time it just right in order to connect on that first charge attack there, and unfortunately he just didn't want me to connect. Unfortunately, but you can do very, very, very well, all things considered here. But you only have the chance at like a couple hits, just because of the fact that you're constantly running to make it to the next attack. And where is Frost weapon? Here we go. Okay, and let's go. Now we only have 25,000 haze, which we can get back fairly quick. There we go. 34,000, that's pretty good. And we'll do another bomb here. There we go. So if you're looking for a way to... Jack was too busy zooming. Oh yeah, he was... he do be a zoomy boy. So this is a two hit. Technically that was a one shot. He one shot me. And so if you're looking for a way to farm tungstens, this is a great way to farm tungstens at level 1. Bosses will one shot you most of the time in level 1. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah, this is like really strong and powerful here at level 1, and you can just ruin most of the enemies wherever you want, and typically I've found really good luck here with the hammers overall. But if you're looking for a way to bonkers, if you're looking for a way to actually engage in these areas with this stuff, you can do really well at level 1, all things considered. Once you beat the game and you get access to a whole bunch of gifts, you can do a whole lot of cool things that you wouldn't normally think you would be able to do. Now if you're trying to farm for old world materials, this area here is pretty decent, all things considered. Whoops, I want to do this, and we have an E plus, that's fine. These we gotta get rid of. So here what you can do is you can run Twilight, and Volatile Storm will keep this going, and then we will need Gift Prowess, this, and let's see, Merciless Reaper. What do I need there? I need Fortitude of C. Yeah, I don't think we can get there. Unfortunate. I guess we'll just go Dark Shout. Okay, so if you are looking to farm, well, you just knew that he drops tungstens. Haven't really defeated the Queen's Knight since you were trying no gifts against that one. Oh, okay. Well, now you know. Now you know a little bit more. So if you're going for some old world materials, this is a great invasion to try and run this here. It's a pain of an invasion, but if you are trying to get things at level 1 or at any level really, this invasion is really tough, and this area is really good for you know, actually doing things like this. And you don't even need you know, everything that we have active here, just because you can see that it's already really strong at level 1, and so you don't really need an incredible amount of overkill here. And I mean, it's pretty crazy that we are at 700, and if we go a couple more here, we can get really powerful. And whoops, and now we are at 996, so we're at about 1,000, which is really crazy.
I got this. Go
Okay,
and heal.
and ooh. Okay, and let's go for Twilight here. So a casual 5,000 simple damage, very nice. And if Ninja Boy comes back, and so there's one old world materials, and if you go for the if you instead, because as you can see we have like too much damage, you can get rid of this and go for Revenant's Greed, and this will drop you, you know, many items here, if you need to farm for a lot of things here. This is a great invasion to go for because there's a ton of dudes that follow you around, and you're able to you know, get them all going very quickly, very easily. And they're not, this isn't really great for doing anything about getting haze, but this is great for, you know, getting come on, Mia, where are you at? Okay, well, Mia just decided to not teleport. That's fine, I guess. Ninja Boy with the combos, that is absolutely right. He is horrible. Okay. So as you can see, we can still kill things, no problem. So let's go for laser beams and kill lots of things. Absolutely wrecking everything in like one gift or something. Okay. Oh, this guy's still alive. And you can see all the items falling down there. Very, very nice. We're killing 4 guys at once. It's awesome. Since typically, you know, you're constantly trying to get multiple kills quickly. You can see all the items starting to drop here. Okay, and then this thing, we will do this and just go for, you know, massive damage. And you can see that you can get a lot of things here very, very quickly, very, very easily. And you can just grab everything and then restart. So another old world material there, but you can get MJs and you can get a lot of haze out of it too and everything. So this is a good spot for level 1 farming, just because it's easy because they all run at you and then they can't go anywhere, so you're never really in danger of actually dying in any way. And then if you're going for like things at the end to try and kill things quickly, these 3 dudes here at the end of at the beginning of the government center, these 3 dudes give you some pretty decent drops, and you can always farm them very, very quickly and easily as well. And you can get some pretty big damage on them quickly and easily. But you can see the damage difference between these guys and what we had before. Ouch. But this guy is the one that you have some problem with, just because of how he's positioned in the corner. So, anyways, that's a little bit of some level 1 tips and tricks here of how you can go about fighting a lot of the enemies. And if you go to the DLCs, and do, you know, some of those invasions, you can get well, not really invasions, but like some of the bosses and things, you can get some incredible rewards for level 1. But let's see, some of the later invasions are obviously a little bit harder, like the ones in the Void District and the Zero District. Those can be really tough for level 1, just because of, you know, you have to actually dodge and play the game the real way. But even if you're playing this like as a co-op set, something like this, this would still be, you know, really viable and really good for anything that you're doing, even though you're level 1. So if we did that, and if we searched for a distress signal, you never knew sand could be that powerful. Yeah, it's well, because it doesn't have any element, since it's just doing like slash damage straight up, and since those enemies are weak to slash damage, it absolutely just shreds them. And so if you know what to use and where, you can really farm effectively and efficiently in a really good way. So it's a lot of fun, and if you play in somewhere like this area, and if you bring in a co-op partner, typically they're not set up for any kind of overwhelming power for level 1, and so typically when you're playing along, you run in here with people who, you know, they're not set up and ready for this kind of an engagement, and it can do it can backfire on you really poorly. But that's completely fine. So we'll see what we can do here with what we have. Okay, and then these dudes, let's go ahead and blast them. Good. Okay, good job, Mia. And let's go for a couple of things here. gotta get rid of the gunner first. And the nice thing about this is that because we are running a level 1, all of our heals are full health bars. Ooh,
That to
an
good use.
Argent Wolfblade. That's the first one we had dropped, so that's very, very good. We didn't have one of those. Good to get it here on our level 1 character. But because we're running everything at level 1, all of our heals are incredibly powerful because they are for what am I saying? The titanium. That's nice. They are for the full health bar because they're able to heal more than 1,000 health, and we have less than 1,000 health, so we get like 10 full heals, which is great. So if we can get a few backstab too, never mind. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and blast this guy. So that's the thing that we run the risk of is just the fact that we do have an incredible amount of power, but we just can't survive really any hits here at the later time. This place, the Void District gives you nightmares due to one reason and one reason alone. Let me guess. The duo at the end. And if you're playing level 1, you can actually get through there pretty easily. Because you can be invincible to both of them, and you can have pretty high defenses overall. You can do really, really, really well. So if we go with something like Volley, and we run, let's see, this guy, and then we will run, sure, the Crimson Longsword. You can do some pretty awesome stuff here with what we have available to us overall, which is really, really nice. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do build up opportunism. No, sure. And then let's see. Let's go for stamina, because that helps us a little tiny bit. Not an incredible amount, but definitely something. And then let's see. Let's go for our defenses here. Very nice. And then up here, I guess we'll just go for whatever we can at the moment. And we'll just go for poison, and then we'll go for bridge, because why not? Okay. And we probably will need these two as well. So let's go for this and poison. Okay. So something like this, you know, could be a, it could be something, you know, that you could go through the depths here with. And the reality is you don't even really need to,
Where do you think this leads?
get
That
too
means
crazy
there's something on the other side.
in each of these engagements. But you've heard horror stories about that place, and they're actually true. Yeah, this place is actually really, really tough
The path is opened up.
overall, because there's an invasion right here, and this one is
Something's moving.
pretty hard, and there's a lot of things that can mess you up very, very quickly and very, very easily. But once you're invincible, the rest of the fights here just kind of disappear altogether. And so here we don't have a fire or an ice veil, so we will just stick with what we have. Okay. And then we'll go fire. Good. And we will get rid of the Cerberus Trooper first. Just because he's going to be the thing that will kill us. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. Oh, and there's the fire glitch. The deadly debug sword. Yes, if you are debugging, you can get this sword, in fact. Okay, let's go ahead and heal up. Alright. And we should be able to just slap away here. You were doing a challenge run with only guns and intended to do all bosses until you ran into these two. Oh. Yeah, that would definitely put a big damper on things for sure. Ouch. And it's pretty cool that that at this level 1 we have 175 resist, which is really, really good. Ouch, he somehow hit me. And so that's really, really great that you know, even at level 1 there's still a way to be able to get through here, all things considered. And so you can get through, oh, a tungsten. You can get through these guys pretty quickly, and then even after you get through both of these, and then you go for the Blade Baron Cannoneer fight, it's just more of the same. So at level 1 you can do everything pretty easily. It's just you need to know what to use when, and then you can get through there. Are there any neat cut items, like things that were in the game, in something that was in the game and then cut out, but it's still in the code? I assume that's what you mean. I don't know of any of those because I don't deal in code, but from what I've heard, that the Crimson Longsword is one of those things that's kind of still there. But not for everyone, but if you're on PC you can still get it. But the Golden Mask is one of those things that's kind of a cut item, and I'm really, really sad that I didn't ever get one, because it would have been incredible to have overall. And let's go run around the abyss here, because this is a pretty interesting place. But the golden mask was a pretty sweet mask, all things considered, and I wish we would have had more of it, but unfortunately we didn't get a chance to actually get it for everyone. Like, it was just a thing that kind of happened here once upon a time. So let's go for this so we can get casting, and this, even though we're at 338, that's still pretty decent for our build up here. I guess we'll keep me going here for now.
Be careful.
Now here, you really don't want to activate everybody at once, but that's fine if you can.
Thank you.
Okay, and she's here. Ouch, we're dead. And that's the problem with the DLC here, is that everything really hits you absolutely incredibly hard, because
How are you doing?
you're basically playing at 1 star at level 1, which is like really crazy
Want to
how
try for an ambush?
much damage these guys do overall. And you'll see here that even Mia is having a hard time trying to take them down. And to boot, there's 4 of them. Oh, he is dead. But poison for these guys does very well. Okay, and there's Rip Haze. But you can see that at level 1, these areas are incredibly powerful. I don't remember how, but you get the Golden Mask on PC even after purchasing it. You would get the Golden Mask. Oh, really? The Blood Veil of Perfection, 100 defense to all types, 0 weight, 1-shot drain attack.
Need to change
Oh,
something.
is that a real thing? Durable debug shield?
Normal.
Is that a real thing? I've not heard of that. That's pretty awesome if that's real.
There.
Because I know there was like a I know there's things in the code
What
that
do
you
you
can
think
like
that might be?
pull out if you need
Now
to
what?
from from uh, from just trying to get things active, but you have to actually you know what you're going for. And unfortunately, I don't know any of those, so it's not my thing. I did. Makes me laugh. Okay. Ouch. Okay. Now, this is where the DLC absolutely takes off in difficulty, is when you play it like before you're actually able to be here. And if you're not ready to, hey Lucerin, if you're not able to actually stand it in this area with the amount of damage that you don't have because you're only level 1 or something really low, it can be absolutely brutal. As you can see here with Mia, she takes one hit and she's completely toast. So that's really, really, really awful. You remember this area in level 1? Use bloody snow to get through this. Nice thumbnail. Thanks, Aiden. Hey, Aiden, are you new? Nice to see you. Nice to see new people. And we are slow, I believe. Yeah. That is not great by any means. But we don't really have another option here. I guess we could go for the Devour Bayonet. But yeah, we don't really have another like level anything weapon paired up with what we have here. But yeah, the DLC is definitely interesting. At max difficulty, it's okay and everything, but I think the real struggle comes in here at level 1, just because of the fact that it's so much higher than your character, and everything is like absolute one shot. There's like nothing that's not a one shot. Apparently there are cut voice lines for a Domino's pizza product placement. Oh geez. That would be absolutely wild. The NPC's version of the tradable weapons along with their blood veils. Blood veils don't usually work though. Yeah, I've seen their blood veils, but they're not cut items. They're just not usable items, you know. I mean, they weren't cut from the game. I mean, the characters still use them. So it's something that you can see, you know. Okay, have a good one, Blue Hood. Go ahead to attend class for now. All right, have a great day attending class. Thanks for sticking around, and we'll see you again. Feral tenacity and double foul blood barrier really are godsends to level 1 runs. Yeah, that is absolutely true, because if you're able to, you know, literally be invincible every now and then, or even if you co-op and you have, you know, and you have another friend along, and you're getting just so many different foul bloods from so many different places, then you can really do good things. But her Brodea is smaller than the attainable one. Is it? Is it really? Let's see. Actually, I like this outfit. Is it really? That is interesting. Let's just switch that.
I hope something turns up.
Where's the Brodea? Let's see. Now I'm curious.
Checking your equipment?
Hmm. Yeah, I guess it is a little bit smaller. Yeah. That's actually pretty funny. Yeah. I mean, you can see it right there. Hers is clearly smaller by like a buttstock. And even the bayonet is just smaller. Like the barrel is from here to here. From here to here. Yeah, mine is incredibly bigger. Interesting. The more you know, huh? I wonder if White Mia has the same size bayonet, or if hers is smaller as well. Rare Mia. Hers is also smaller, I feel like. Yeah, hers is also smaller. You can see the difference there. I guess they'd have to scale it if she's smaller than you can make the player. Yeah, I mean she's shorter. She's also shorter
You
than
got everything?
my character without her hat. If you take her hat on. Yours is incredibly bigger, that's what she said. Ha ha ha. Good one. Okay, so what should we go kill next? What should we
I'll
go
just keep an eye out while you're busy.
what should we go do? We should still try and find someone to go join if we can. If there's anyone to join. Typically there's not anyone to join. Let's see, what do we have here? Mind and Dex. I guess we could go for this. Let's see. This might be fun. And let's see, let's do this, and this, and this, and this. And we'll go for Firestorm, Blast Bolt, Lightning Barrage. Okay, that's cool. And let's see if we can actually find somebody. You know this because the NPC weapons are separate items. Oh. They're actually like coded completely differently. Is that why White Mia has such bad aim? Because she can't actually shoot Oliver Collins until he's in phase 2 because she shoots high and above everything. So I wonder if her bayonet is coded a little bit differently. I don't know much about the code because all I know about is building and how the gifts interact and what their values are and stuff. That's what I know. I don't know much about like how the code uses or doesn't use different assets, or if it reuses them, or how not. That's all really
Standing around here.
Thanks, Mia. I do like hearing about those though, because you know you have to somehow be able to break into the code and look at it and understand like what you're actually looking at, and that can sometimes be a daunting task all in its own self. But man, if we got a Vein 2 and they kept like the similar feel of the gameplay but just enhanced like every single aspect of everything you get, it would be incredible. Like if they go and add a whole bunch of new like mechanics of like jumping and air attacks and air slashes and flying things and all kinds of stuff. Like, it could be really, really awful, but and it could be like, hey, we actually got someone, and it could be like really, really like taking us out of the vein formula from building and everything. So who knows? Come to the aid of Vega. Invisible. Well, hello. An invisible cat lady. My multiplayer session has ended. That is a bummer. Well, that was interesting. Let's see. Are we
Let's get going.
in no restrictions, no restrictions. Okay. Well, too bad. That would have been fun to actually play alongside someone. Typically, I never get a chance to actually be in a co-op setting, where I can actually help someone else. Typically, we're just sitting around having people come and join me, but that's okay. Oh, was that you? Were you the invisible cat lady? I think my name is actually like Revenant Owen or something. Was that actually you, Trusted Soul, the invisible cat lady? Too bad. See, and that's the thing, is that it like unloads the body or unloads the clothes, one or the other, and you never know quite what the mods are actually gonna be. Okay, and EO, the lovely EO, is here as well. And yeah, see, it says Revenant Owen, so it should show that name. I'm guessing you have a few mods on, just because of the fact that you're invisible. The face looks similar.
I need to pay you back for this.
Well, EO's looking great. Sucks that you can't co-op in an area that you already beat. You can with mods, which is what's happening here, right? We shouldn't be able to see this we shouldn't be able to see this area, but because he has mods on as well, you know, oh, invisible walls here. I wonder if Aurora is actually here, but I can't see her. That's interesting. Can I go downstairs? I've never co-opted into this place, into this area before, because nobody typically has mods on. Aurora is there? Okay, I just can't see her. And there's a pure blood. Yoink. Oh, I can't take your pure blood. That's too bad. Okay, well, that's interesting. So there was a mod that re-enables it. If you don't know if both players need to have it installed. So I have it installed, I know that, and obviously he has it installed because he's actually here. And that's kind of creepy, seeing the disembodied sword running around. Hello, Aurora. Oh. Unable to start the conversation in online mode. Oh, that's interesting.
Heading there now.
Eo's heading there now. And I can't leave. Uh-oh. Wait. Oh. Hey, I made it through. Hey, Sophie. What's up? Unable to start the conversation. Okay. Well, this is odd. I've never gone backwards through here, in co-op. Obviously, because you can't.
Take care, okay?
Typically. That is pretty cool. Alright.
That was a bit rough. Forgive me.
Ew, what? Forgive you for what? Oh man. Sometimes the voice items they say at different times are pretty hilarious. in how they
Let's get going.
actually uh, comment on what's actually happening around you. Okay, let's see. What other fun things can we do just for fun? I guess we haven't gone through the Fiery Oblivion here. Now this is kind of annoying that if you have that same mod installed, you can't actually bring people in, but because we are here in this one, stream lag was real weird. Yeah, I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was. Because it's probably about like a minute or something behind, I would think.
I understand wanting to be cautious, but
And so, or maybe like 30 seconds to a minute or something like that behind. And so, typically that's pretty rough.
now we're ready.
Okay, we'll see what we can see here with this
There.
stupidity here. So here we probably want to go with like precise instead, just because lightning and ice is
Right by
great.
us.
Now these guys, we can actually ruin these guys pretty quick. Who's apologizing for not resurrecting me, or him? Could very well be. She was very, very sad that she could not help us out. Okay, those guys are super dangerous, so we definitely want to watch out for them. Okay, we'll continue casting these guys to death, just because we don't want them doing anything extra wonky, crazy, awful here, because they will absolutely end us immediately. Great for build making, meh for gameplay. Yes, I love the build making. If you guys didn't notice already through all of the builds that have happened, the build making is just absolutely incredible for a lot of things. But the actual gameplay is here in the DLCs. It's like harder, just harder versions of things you've already done, kind of. So in that sense, like, they're really short, but the build potential that you get out of them is absolutely insane.
Thanks.
Like, unbelievable. It's amazing, the build potential that you
Win this
get
together.
out of these things. Ouch.
Make sure you're
Ouch. Okay, we are going to back off for a second, but the actual DLCs themselves, like, like, whoops, ouch, like these guys here, they're insanely damaging, and they have an incredible amount of health and everything. It's just amazing what these guys can do to you in a very short amount of time. But as far as build making, you can completely break the game wide open in co-op just because of the DLC. So that's where the DLC does far above and away pay for itself, is just in the extra levels of build making, because you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 8 extra blood codes, and you get let's see, 5 and 0 recast right here. This is the one that breaks the game incredibly wide open, and I love it so much, and I'm glad that they never patched it or took it out or anything like that. because without zero recast, co-op is kind of strange, but as soon as you put zero recast in there, it does have some pretty crazy requirements though, and so I think it's fine because of how it is, but once you get used to it and you start using it, goodness, it is just absolutely incredible. If you have someone that you can play through the game with using zero recast, it's absolutely bonkers incredible. But yeah, it's amazing. If you want, you can help showcase ridiculous co-op builds. Sure, I mean it's absolutely crazy. You use God Eater 3 hairstyle 5 with Thorn Princess outfits standalone, in case anybody's wondering. Okay, okay. Thanks for sharing. You like the build making and mostly the freedom of being able to switch between them easily. Yeah. That's really great. To be able to do that. But man, once you get the hang of the co-op gifting and everything, my goodness, the DLC brought an entirely amazing level of power and just something that you've not had until the DLCs showed up, and that's where I really enjoyed the DLCs. Not so much for the replayability of coming here and running through them over and over again, but just for the mere fact of just the power and the potential that they delivered, and also the blood veils as well. They offered an incredible amount of extra damage, as you can see here. If I switch to drain attack, 1721, and if I go back to this one, it's 658. So I mean, it's like tripling the drains on most things. So like the Dawn, or let's see here. If I guess I can't get a DLC veil here. So let's go over to Queen's Claw, and let's go for Strength and Willpower, and Mind, and sure, Mind B+, I guess that's okay. There we go. We got A and everything. So if you look here, we're at 1421, and here we're at 1846 for drain attack. So that's another thing that the DLCs brought in, is just stronger veils in every single category. So here, like the Black Blood Liberator is at 437, and the Ruinous Chevalier is at 693. So again, it's comparable dark values, but they just increase the drain attacks on all of them. Same thing here. If we go for the Raven Fatigues, 763 drain, and here's 1304, so it's like literally doubled almost. And for the Sub-Zero Shroud, 1646, it dwarfs every single other Blood Veil in dark value. Horrible drain attack, but dark value, this is the highest in the game, which is pretty crazy. Character creation potential is through the roof. Yeah, that's exactly right. And so it really opened up a whole bunch of new availabilities that we didn't have access to before. It almost brought about the idea of single player solo invincibility and all kinds of other things. So it's the DLC was pretty powerful, but because people were playing Bane like Dark Souls, they were missing out on the build potential that the DLC brought, and they wanted more story, and we didn't get really any story, and they wanted bigger levels, and we didn't get big levels. We got small levels, and everybody called it a cash grab, and that's where it ended. That's literally where it ended, and it was sad and unfortunate, because there's just so much that you can do along the way that,
Take your pick.
you know,
I'll
we
follow.
just never got the follow-up on. So
Lost nearby.
that was a
Careful.
pretty big bummer in my mind. And it's fun when you can build dudes quickly. do some crazy things like this where you just annoy the enemy. Those are fun things you can do. All right, well, I think that'll we'll call it here for today. Thank you guys for watching. It's been a lot of fun talking through the DLCs, talking through character creation, builds, so many different things. And we'll see you probably not tomorrow, but probably Saturday for Impossible. And we'll continue our run against the Gilded Hunter and see how we do there. And it's gonna be a slog fest for sure, but I really had a good time sitting and chatting and just kind of relaxing with you guys as we look forward to the eventual hopeful release of Vein 2 coming. And now that it's kind of becoming out there, it's gonna be nice to be able to see that come to fruition here, maybe in the next year or two, probably 2 years, I would imagine. But I think one of the issues is that most people do the DLCs at the end of the game, so they don't play with the stuff the DLCs offer. That's right, because they think that the DLC is something that you play after the game is done, but really what it is you play it and then you continue the story again and you get more gifts, and then you continue playing the DLC over and over to get all the challenges, and you keep building and doing different builds and stuff. So yeah, it was a missed opportunity, unfortunate, but for those of us that have stuck around, you know, we know what it is. And so Vein 2 is a very much teased thing. We had a couple of tweets this week about it, and so we're getting excited about you know, the possibility that it is coming. That probably 2 years, I would think. So we'll see what happens, and if they keep tweeting about it, then hey, you know, it's more logs on the fire for us. So yep, stay tuned, and we'll continue bringing you guys, you know, all the cool builds and everything, and whatever news we can try and dig up along the way. So anyways, I think we'll call it there, and we'll see you guys Saturday, I believe. So thank you guys, and we'll see you then.